Hello. I had so many questions when I went to Tenerife, and I thought I would do a roundup video. As someone who's been to Tenerife, I think actually maybe like 15 times now, it's actually a bit excessive, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give my recommendations, places to stay, places to eat, things to do, etc, etc. So if you're going to Tenerife, save this video because this one's gonna be for you, and if you're not, then you can stay anyway. I've made some notes, and if my editing skills allow me, I'm going to put some like overlays on the screen as well. Hopefully they allow me, that would be really cool. I'm also going to try my best to figure out how you do the thing on the screen where you can like skip to the section that you want. So it should be along the bottom. If it's not, I'm really sorry. Let's start with hotels and areas to stay. First of all, don't stay in the north of the island if you're there for the party scene, okay? The party scene is in the south, it's in Las Americas. I see so many TikToks of people who have booked Tenerife thinking they're there for the party and they're there in Puerto de la Cruz or they're up in Santa Cruz, and yeah, no, you are gonna be let down. It's all in the south, to be honest. The weather in the north also, most of the time, it's not the same as the south and it's not as good as the south. So if you want the weather and you want the, like, not even just the party, like all of the good restaurants, etc, etc, is all in the south. I have stayed in the Columbus Hotel, which if you're there for a party holiday, absolutely fine. It's quite a good hotel, to be fair. I probably wouldn't recommend getting half board there because I think the food is just a bit, it's just not it. It's really not it, to be honest. But if you're not looking to party and you don't want to be up till 4 AM, don't stay at the Columbus. It's just the party vibe. The second place I've stayed is my most recent trip we went to. We stayed in Gara Suites. This is a 25-30 minute walk away from everything, like any of the main hustle and bustle. It's a long walk and it's also a really awkward walk up a massive hill, which we didn't realise, and we said, oh yeah, like we'll just walk it, like it's quite fun to walk around holiday. We ended up getting taxis every single time. Granted, they're not that expensive, they're about €5 each. But it's just, like, it all adds up. You're getting a taxi there, a taxi back, and that's if you do one trip out a day. We had bread and breakfast, so we just had breakfast at the hotel. I can't comment on what the dinner was like, but we ate from the snack bar at the pool, and that was good as well. And I've also stayed in the Bahia Principe it's called Bahia Principe Costa Rica, but it's completely out the way. It's in Playa Parisio, which is where the Hard Rock Hotel is. I've been to the Hard Rock Hotel. I haven't stayed there, so I can't comment on what it's like, but it's a beautiful, beautiful hotel. But it is so out the way, you can't walk anywhere. Okay, moving on from hotels. One point I actually wanted to bring up in this video was to not listen to the weather apps. The weather apps don't ever get it right there, and I don't know why. They're just so far off every single time. So if you're worried because it's cloudy, it will probably be sunny in half an hour. If you literally go 10 minutes down the road, it's probably sunny down there. It's so hit and miss with the weather, and if it's cloudy in one area, it's likely going to be sunny in another area. Things to do. Obviously there's Siam Park, and everybody raves about Siam Park. I actually haven't done it in a good few years. I've been quite a few times. I went a lot as a kid, and I would recommend it 100%. The floor gets really hot, so wear like Crocs or something like that, because it literally, I remember having like scalded feet. And also I think Fast Pass is a good idea as well because it gets really, really busy. I also remember being quite cold when I went there because I don't think it was sunny the day we did it, so don't go on a cloudy day because you'll feel the cold. And then obviously next to Siam Park, you've got Siam Mall. I love Siam Mall for shopping. They've got really, really good shops. It's a really nice shopping centre. It's got a few restaurants on the top. There's literally everything you can eat there. There's a big Hyperdino. Is it Hyperdino or Hyperdino? They've got one of those downstairs. They've got Bershka, Stradivarius, Zara Home, H&M, Lefties, and loads of others. They're just the ones that I went into. We hired a car and we drove up the mountain to a viewpoint. I will put the name of the viewpoint on the screen because I can't remember it off by heart. But oh my god, this was the best thing we did. It was absolutely terrifying. The roads, if you're going to drive it, they are honestly like have some balls because they're so windy and so scary. I literally thought we were going to die. Not really selling it here, but it's amazing. Like, the view is so worth it. The view's stunning. We actually witnessed a proposal when we were up there. It does get cold up there, so take a jumper. Hiring a car and driving to different places on the island. We did like a whole loop of the island once. If you're hiring a car, get it from, I think it's C-Car. Again, I'll put it on the screen. It was the cheapest and the best place. It had like no queue at the airport. You don't have to pay a deposit. You don't have to have a credit card because we didn't want to pay a deposit, which was like $2,000. And we also didn't have a credit card. We did the Monkey Park, which is really good. I would only say like you can kind of do it once and then you've done it, if that makes sense. You have to get a taxi there because it is a little bit out of the way. You can buy little bags of fruit and like veg, and you can just feed like the guinea pigs and the monkeys. We have also been parasailing. It was amazing, but it is terrifying. Like these roads up the mountains, I don't know how they do it when they live there, because they're just so scary. But that was amazing. It was really scary, and I ached for days after. Like my legs, you're kind of like sat in a harness and you kind of have to have your legs like up to your chest like that. But it's really, really good. I don't have any videos of that because we didn't pay for the GoPro footage. But the nightlife in Tenerife, there is so much nightlife to choose from, to be honest. Me personally, the Dubliner has my heart. I love the Dubliner, okay? The Dubliner, the Gaelic corner. It holds a special place in my heart. They have live music on every single night. They play the same songs every single night, so if you don't like that, then don't go. But I just loved them. They were so fun. I don't like the Strip because the Strip feels a bit like scary, I think. Places to eat and drink, I honestly feel like I could do a whole separate video on places to eat and drink. My absolute favourite this time was Oro di Napoli, which is in Los Cristianos. They do the most amazing food. We had pizza from there twice, and then we also had like deep fried carbonara. It was insane. Another place we really liked was Amalfi in Costa Rica. Again, it's like Italian restaurant. My steak was actually really not that nice, but everything else was really, really nice. Oakberry, we ate at Oakberry loads. We loved their acai bowls. They're just so good. And it's also so nice to have like a healthy meal, if you know what I mean. I would say avoid Bianco's. I know it's so hyped up on TikTok, but in my opinion, it just really wasn't all that good. So expensive for what it is. And there's just so many other places that are like 10 times better, and you get so much more for your money. Sal Negra is another one of my favourites. That's in Los Cristianos. It's like a seafoody, tapasy. I think maybe it is actually a bit Italian-y. Again, I think they all have a bit of Italian in them, like all the restaurants. Maybe I'm wrong. Buddy's Bar in Los Cristianos was really nice for cocktails. They've got a little rooftop which we can watch the sunset. Seen by Oliver. I don't know if it's the beach club or if it's the hotel or if they're together, but we went for a drink there and it was stunning. Like actually stunning. Dedo's, we ate in Las Americas. We got a takeaway burger. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Best burger I've ever had in my life. I forgot to mention the markets and things to do as well. We went to both markets. They've got two markets, one in Los Cristianos, one in Costa Rica. Costa Rica is on Thursdays and Saturdays. Los Cristianos is on Tuesdays and Sundays. They sell the same sort of stuff. They sell like the fake designer. There's also some like local stores there. It's really good. Definitely worth a visit. I love those kind of things, so I'll go back every single time, and we went to two when we were there. Another one of my favourite things to do is to get a takeaway and watch the sunset on the beach. Like, it's just the nicest thing. We got a takeaway from Oro di Napoli, I think. I don't know how you say it. And we just sat on the beach and watched the sunset, and it's probably my favourite night on holiday because it's just nice and chill, but you're still having nice food, and a lot of places do takeaway. Another really nice thing to do is you can walk all along the promenade. I think it's the longest promenade in Europe, and I don't know if I've just made that up, but I feel like I heard it somewhere. But you can walk all the way from Los Cristianos to Costa Rica, like on the beachfront, and it's so nice. I feel like I've just been talking at the camera for 20 minutes straight. I've been filming for 20 minutes. Oh, so yeah, that's like my roundup on Tenerife, my recommendations, things to do, etc, etc. I feel like I've got loads more, but like none are coming to mind right now. But if you have any questions, drop them below and I can answer them for you. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you next time. Bye!